So today is going to be the day that it gets a little dark. So what I need to do is we need to buy two things. We need to buy ourselves the Beneath teleporter. So just bought that. And then also buy yourself a waystone, because I really want a way to get there versus using this teleporter. Because once we get a place set, we kind of want to stay there. So to use this Beneath teleporter, let me just see. I think, yeah, I thought I could just break one block, but that's never how it works. Let's go ahead and place these back right here. And then what I'll do is I'll place the Beneath teleporter right here. Because what I need to do for the Beneath teleporter is I believe it's just stand on it. And that's going to take us to a dark dimension. Now I have my stuff ready to go, right? I have the lantern. I have myself some picks, which we are going to need. I also have myself my bonus pet. And I have my invisibility cloak, because this is actually going to be very important. Without that invisibility cloak, oh man, would we be looking for some trouble. Well, I'll show you what it's like. But let's go ahead and I think we stand on it, or we might actually have to right click on it. All right, it says you need to be at the same Y level as the teleporter. So it's just because we are standing on that. There we go. Okay. Horrifying already. This is what this dimension looks like, though. It is a fully dark dimension. It is a nightmare. It is awful, right? Let's just put it that way. And the shaders are working in this dimension. Don't expect every shader to work. I've used very few shaders that I know that actually work with these types of dimensions, because they're completely solid and closed up. You see light is spilling from the sides here. That is just because the chunks haven't loaded there. But yeah, it is a completely dark dimension. Yeah, let's go ahead and just light a little bit of area up, because anytime we go to the darkness, we should start taking damage. Let's just kind of step into the darkness real quick. I think I have all my armor on, right? But let's just kind of step into the darkness. And yeah, you can see we start taking damage already. We're just taking unnecessary damage. All right, let's go ahead and set our portal location here. Love how it's nice and bright while that's open. All right, so there we go. Let's also see what this paranoia thing does. I have some torches in my inventory, right? If I activate this, watch what happens. Goodbye torches. They are going to disappear. Oh boy, what is that? Yeah, anywhere I walk though is going to get lit up significantly. Luckily, none of the mobs are noticing us because we do have that invisibility cloak. Yeah, it's going to light this whole area up until we run out of torches. Right? And we've ran out of torches. So there we go. Turn this off. And anything else I need to light up, I can just use this. All right, let's see what we get in here. All right, nothing good there. Oh yeah, sometimes you can get bit by a snake, which sometimes can happen, which will give you poison. Look at that diamond. All this surface stuff is easy to get a hold of. Like there's lapis. Like this dimension is worth buying. 100% worth buying. Even though mobs are crazy ridiculous in this dimension, if you have already been to the Aether, you should be fine, right? But there is a couple of other things that can happen in this dimension. You are just decked out, aren't you? 100% just decked out. What did you drop? Dropped a little bit of goodies. Yeah, look at all the health. They also get they get bonus health while they're in here. So not only is scaling health scaling these guys up. Oh, there's one of the things that can happen. Yeah, on top of all the mobs, you can also have other things happen. Where did you come from? They shouldn't be able to see me, but they can. Sometimes they can see me. All right, let's keep heading in this direction. I want to see if there's more, if there's like spawners or anything in here, if there's anything kind of special other than just this. I mean, there is just a lot of loot, a lot of urns down here, which that could be worth it all in itself. There's mushrooms that way. Definitely foggy. Ah, I see these, like, there's some shadows. These guys are not your friends. Oh, the sounds are in big notes. I'm out. This is definitely a fun place to kind of hang out, though. Even though you get the mobs, I mean, as long as you're not too scared of things, you should be fine. I mean, the dimension is relatively dark, but I think it's really cool. Oh, look. Orchids. So you can go ahead and get yourself some redstone. And like farming mobs, if you want to farm specific mobs, this is the great place to do it. Great place to do it. Not only is it like farming ore, I'm going to be collecting a bunch of ore. We still haven't even touched, well, really, I don't know if there's a need, but we haven't even touched Embers. And Embers is actually a really cool mod to show off. Like, it is a very pretty mod. I don't know how well it would work with shaders, but it is definitely a pretty mod. So is all the only thing these are filled with is like gold and stuff, which I mean makes sense. I'm guessing these are like with it's called pyramid plunder, like urns for you know, those that you know, were mummified and things like that. They're good belongings. Like their belongings were put in urns, unlike like in the United States, or I guess you would say now people would be cremated and put into an urn. Back then, which I'm sure people might even still do that now. Oh goodness, they would have their stuff, their like precious belongings put inside urns and laid beside them. So that's kind of, I think that's what the idea behind the urn mod is in here. Yeah, those shadows, by the way, is the beneath monster. The thing is that's supposed to supposedly cause you damage when you're down here. Definitely want to make sure you keep everything lit up. So I've been wandering around here just a bit, and I've noticed that the mystical agriculture prosperity shards, they're all over the place. So the prosperity ore is definitely worth going after in this dimension. Not only, I have, of course, this regular pick, right? And this, whenever I break ore, it turns it into the ingot form, right? Which is amazing, right? And I don't think it was fully intended to do that, but it definitely does do that, which is absolutely amazing. But I have racked up so much ore now that is automatically being converted. Like I don't have to go and smelt anything. It just immediately gets turned into that. Yeah, we have tons. So at the start of this, I had no iron, right? I had like literally a couple of ingots, maybe less than a stack of ingots of iron. Let's take a look at our iron supply now. 590 ingots, and I've, you know, and I haven't even dumped this yet. So I've just been dumping. So this dimension, if you are in need of any material, like I was, this is definitely the way to go about it. Yeah, and even you. Oh, my goodness. I hope that scared somebody. Yeah, that's one of the effects that these guys can have. Get out of here, my dude. He's like, I'm gonna get you. He really can't do anything to me. Except for scare me. How about that? Shadow. Huh? Huh? Yeah, what I thought. Anyways, so I've been harvesting up coal. I've been just getting a bunch of resources. Not that I really need them. I definitely want the prosperity, because I know the prosperity is going to be very useful later on for getting into full-on mystical agriculture. And I really kind of want to get into mystical agriculture. There is a few things in this pack that are worth getting into. And that's mystical agriculture. So definitely want to do that. And like getting as much of this as possible is going to help in doing that. So one thing you need to worry about when mining in this dimension is you're probably not going to have much fun just straight up mining like so. So mining surface stuff is definitely where you want to go. Let's see if I can't. Oh yeah. That right there is what you don't want to do. You can usually test if a block has silverfish in it by right-clicking. But yeah, you're going to encounter silverfish if you just try mining directly down. It's just not going to work out for you. This dimension not intended for you to like strip mine in. It's usually intended for you to just walk through the surface and surface mine, because this is literally what will happen if you do that. And silverfish, in my opinion, are the worst, especially when they have over 50 health. Come on now. That's insane. So yeah, don't make the same mistake I did. My goodness. That's a lot of silverfish. And they're all, the more I hurt them, the more they come out. I'm just lead them in this direction. How about I just take them over here? Come on, guys. Come on. All right, just make yourself at home. You know, just find a block. You guys know how it works. There you go. Yeah. So yeah, if you continue to mine and continue to hurt them, this more will come out, because the surface over here is filled. Ooh, diamond. Go ahead and take all those. Anyways, the surface is just filled with silverfish. So one downside. I mean, I guess there's two downsides to this dimension, but I mean, not a major one considering the amount of ore that you're going to get from this area. All right, I should be able this time. Yeah, I should be safe, right? We should be able to head back home. So let's use 3 experience and take us back home, where, man, I have so many resources. It's insane. But I guess I'm kind of missing one resource, and that is chickens. I don't know. Maybe we need to go ahead and collect some chickens and just really start breeding them up, because I want to be able to use my rending gale. So if I grab some chickens, let's see, I do have this guy, and we did have some ducks laying around the base. We don't really need cows much anymore. Go ahead and make sure I have this actually in my inventory when I kill the cows. I might as well just get rid of these guys, because we can always bring in some more. PETA, please don't come after me. Am I going to eat this steak? Actually, I probably will. Probably will, because I'm running pretty low. All right, so I need to grab some chickens. We have ducks that have probably wandered and killed themselves in some way. But we need to wander off and find ourselves some chickens. Ah, here we go. Here are some perfectly good chickens. Pick you up and pick you up. Let's see. And you. And I think this holds 4. So, oh, it holds more than that. We can go ahead and throw you in there as well. Nice. I wonder, is this affected by the time in the bottle? I don't know if it is. This is supposed to be a bean, I thought. It is a bean. Is it not? It must not be affected. What do we get? Cyan terracotta single slab. Nice. I guess while I'm here, I can go ahead and... Whoa, look at all the feathers we just got from that. Take chickens out, man. Just with our tool here. Yeah, I'm also gonna wander around and see if I can't find any more chickens. But yeah, I need to get some bred up for this specific task. Nice. So when I was just wandering here, I found another one of these places, but I don't know if this is one that has been looted. I don't think I looted it. I'll be able to tell. Yeah, I definitely didn't loot this. So this is brand new. Oh no, this was the one we looted. Because there would have been stuff in here. Oh man, I was hoping this was a new one. Because this had some really good loot in it. Yep, I guess I'm just wandering into the area where before it felt like it took a long time to get there, but because we have flight now, really I can just wander pretty much anywhere around our base and doesn't seem to bother us at all. What is that? Alright, this is supposed to be in the tropograph dimension, but it's here. What? I never noticed that. Interesting. But here we go. Here's some more chickens I'm after. I've already gotten tons of feathers now, which is awesome. Look at that. Yeah, I guess I'm going to just continue hunting chickens for now. This is actually kind of fun. All right, so let's see. What did I get from that? Oh, we got an extra dimensional space. This is the mega version. We'll have to check that out here in a minute. But I want to go ahead and get my chickens placed down. Oh, if I can pick that up. There we go. And yeah, we should be able to just dump the chickens here. Nice. I love this tool. This tool is crazy powerful. All right, and then we should be able to have seeds. Now, I thought I had seen if you just throw the seeds on the ground, they were going after them. Maybe not. Maybe I do have to just manually click them. There was a mod. I thought I'd seen that it was working. But there we go. We got all of our chickens grown up. Oh, I love how they're little yellow chickens as babies. Little chicks. All right. So let's check this out. Because we just got that through the loot. Let's see. Extra dimensional. No, they're called nomadic. Take my hammer. I want to see how big this one is. Because this one claims to be large. Right? This claims to be a large tent. Small form factor here. But a large one. How big could this possibly be? This could be it is fairly large. I kind of like this. At least you wouldn't have to worry about mobs in here, right? I mean, oh, you can see our other tent. Wait, you can't see it here, but you can definitely see it if we were to scale out. Look, there's our other tent. Interesting. And there's no way to break these blocks. Because these are definitely, hopefully TNT or whatever can't break them either. And this, how far does this go down? I'm guessing really far? Oh. Illuminati pet just worked. Oh, he's got a crystal from Tropicraft. Oh, so this is as far as it goes down, then it becomes unbreakable. Cool. Alright. And if you take the light out, is the light still... What's the light level in here? It's still high enough that mobs aren't going to spawn? Mobs usually spawn around light level 7 and 8. So it's still bright enough in here, even without having a torch. That's kind of cool. Kind of interesting. This is a mod I'm not very familiar with, so knowing a little bit about how it functions, that's kind of cool. Like, what if you had a pack where you started off inside of a tent dimension like this, and you had to work your way out of it? That would be kind of cool. That's kind of a neat idea. I like that. Anyways, so we have our chickens ready to go. I don't think there's an auto breeder. I don't remember seeing like an auto feeder, right? So automating our chickens is not going to be easy, but Cyclic does have an automatic, like they left in a couple of things. Like they left in, this right here, a harvester. So we can actually make the harvester, and it can harvest all of the stuff, all the crops for us, right? Go ahead and throw all this stuff in here. Does it need power? Of course it needs power. Okay. So with it needing power, we do, however, have... I also thought I got another one, but I don't see it in here. Oh, no, that's actually random things. The random things. We have another Spectra Coil. So we ended up getting this not too long ago. So basically, we can take this harvester, turn the wrong way. We can face it, this way? I don't know where to put this thing. Right here. So we can set this up, give it some power, like that. Set it up to single, and you can actually show the size that it's going to be affected by. It is a quite a large area that you can set this to. And you can set it to single, or you can set it to area. If you do area, when that goes, yeah, it's going to pull all the items in. I know it's a little weird because of that happening, but I mean, with this on, I mean, it harvests everything pretty quickly. So you could technically set up a farm system and have it automatically hooked into our system down here, our storage cables, where we just automatically be filling. I mean, I don't really need it to fill. Oh, it even harvested this down here, didn't it? I don't really need it to autofill. But this is definitely the only method we have of automating farms. I'm kind of looking at this, thinking how would we go about automating other things? I was seeing if that doesn't affect crop growth, does it? Oh, it does. I wanted to see how we would go about automating some of the other things like mystical agriculture. And I know this does work with mystical agriculture. I just don't really know what the big reason to have mystical agriculture would be. Unless you wanted to build your house out of like iron or something. Having cow crop, like we have like pretty much everything in the pack at this point. Gearbox, like there's a few things like having nether stars, I think was I don't remember if nether stars is a way, but I know wither skeleton skulls is definitely something you can get. Progressive bosses, we still don't know. I don't know progressive bosses. I don't know too much about this. It's literally the only thing. Maybe the wither gets harder as you kill it. I don't think so. It didn't seem that way when we killed the wither. But still, I mean, this will work for right now for what it is. Like it's just randomly, it'll just pick up and harvest the crops that we have right here. I don't know, just kind of something neat that I wanted to show. The thing is like you can't even really operate it unless you have some power, and the only other power option is your peat generator. So there's a peat generator. You would need to make peat. And if you didn't have that, there's not another real good way of generating power other than finding loot like we have. So I don't know, just something that I wanted to throw out there. Maybe you guys might know. Let me know down in the comments. So I know many of you guys have been enjoying this series, but I want to kind of know down in the comments below what you want me to do next. Do you guys want me to finish up the Twilight Forest, or do you guys want me to venture into the Betweenlands? So those are the other two dimensions that we have yet to kind of finish up in this pack. So I would really like to hit either one of those up, and it's up to you guys. So I'm gonna leave that up to you guys down in the comments below. I would love to see what you guys want me to do next, and I'll kind of go for that. But guys, I really hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, don't forget to click that subscribe button if you haven't already, and also give this video, guys, a huge thumbs up. As always, I really appreciate it. I'll see you in the next one, and as always, thanks for watching.